Someone is walking up to a director between takes, not to talk about the script or the shot, but to ask for a minute to fix the table setup. My phone buzzes, an offer to join a Zoya Akhtar film. I say yes, I show up, and thankfully it all worked out. But looking back, I should have understood the job before I said yes to it, which is exactly why this episode exists. Because tomorrow somebody might offer you a role in film or TV, and I want you knowing exactly what you're saying yes to. This is Who Decides, where we unpack the people building the systems you watch. Filmmaking is never a single person job. It's a system, and every system is made of people, each holding one piece of the puzzle. The art department alone could be 10 people on a small production or hundreds on a big one. Today, I'm zooming into just one piece of that chain, the set dressers. Think about your own room right now. If someone walked in, what would they learn about you? Your collectibles, your clothes, your desk, what you've chosen to display, what you've chosen to hide. Space is tough. Films use that constantly to define a teenager's bedroom, a billionaire's penthouse, a struggling artist's condo, a grandmother's porch. They're all communicating information through visuals. Before an actor says a single line, the room has already spoken. Here is a misconception that sets are basically cardboard slapped together overnight. Not even close. It usually starts with questions. The first step is understanding the script. Who lives here? How old are they? What do? What is their economic situation? What are their habits? Before a single sofa bed is sourced for a setup, there are discussions. There's research, references, mood boards, texts. Every room begins with one question. Who is this person? And every object becomes an answer of that question. This is where my architecture degree started paying off. Just not how I expected. We're constantly talking about layouts, furniture plans, scale, proportion, cheating a perspective. But here's the difference. In architecture, we cared a lot about the aesthetics. On set, nobody cares if it's beautiful. They care if it's believable. A beautiful room can still feel fake. A believable room feels lived in. And to get there, everything gets found, sourced, or built. Furniture, curtains, rugs, artwork, books, photo frames, tin boxes, newspapers, ashtrays, lots and lots of objects. Sometimes the item already exists, sometimes it does not. And now you're custom making it. Working with carpenters, fabricators, upholsterers. One week I'm sourcing furniture, the next I'm painting a gazebo in Mauritius. No 2 days look the same. I expected creativity, but not the logistics. Suddenly, managing vendors, negotiating prices, tracking inventories, coordinating trucks, storage timelines became a bigger part of the job. Someone had to find the object, someone had to move it, someone had to track it, someone had to return it. And somewhere in between all of those someones is the set dresser trying to navigate it all. People think filmmaking is purely creative. What they don't see, it's also a business operations industry. Every beautiful frame you see is standing on a spreadsheet you never get to observe. The job ends once the set's built, right? Not even close. Because now the world has to survive filming. Actors touch things, move them around, scenes get repeated, days get split. A 5-minute scene might shoot across 3 days, which means everything has to stay consistent. The broken glass pieces, those scattered papers, the drawer that was open during the scene. If a scene destroys a room, that destruction has to match through every angle and every take. Sometimes you're running onto sets between takes, adjusting, resetting, and protecting the illusion. The table set up from the beginning of this episode. That was me on my first day asking Zoya Akhtar to give me a minute just to adjust the contents of the table. Learning in real time that this job is about confidence and communication as much as it was design and logistics. And of course, staying calm when everyone around you is moving fast. The real challenge was never making something look good. It's making something feel true. Say the story is set in the 1960s. Now everything matters. The furniture, the fabrics, the wallpaper, the lighting fixtures. One modern object could break the illusion. The audience would not spot it consciously, but they're definitely gonna feel it. A single detail might not inconvenience anyone, but 1,000 details definitely will. If you'd asked me before 2022, I'd have said the set dressers decorate rooms. Now I'd say something completely different. A set dresser sources, designs, builds, coordinates, negotiates, plans, problem solves under pressure, and occasionally paints a gazebo in Mauritius. But more than anything, a set dresser builds worlds. Worlds that reveal who the characters are. Worlds audiences never think about. And maybe that's what makes the job so fascinating. Because when it's done right, you do not notice it at all. You simply believe the story.